What is going on? My name is JTS, aka Jensen Wise, back to a brand new video. And today, everyone, we're gonna briefly discuss about how many stones can JP players expect to receive on the 6-year anniversary. Now we're gonna go and do a little comparison, right? So we're gonna compare from this year's countdown login bonus, right? But also we're gonna take a look back, do a little flashback towards the 5th-year anniversary, right? And to see about how much stones we actually got in total for the JP anniversary, right? We know that global, I don't know if this is true, but don't want to really state anything as an official statement, but global did receive a little bit more than JP on the 5th year anniversary, sorry. So we're gonna take a look at JP's 5th year anniversary, just so we could get a little estimate amount of stones that we could potentially receive for this anniversary. Now, yet we do not know the units that we're gonna see, right? That we're gonna be released for the banners, right? We don't know exactly about that. But according to Dokkan Wiki, it did state that we should get a little special video on the 27th of January, or we could get a Dokkan now, right? On January 30th, right? So at the time you guys are seeing this, that is already set in the Dokkan Wiki. So shout out to the Dokkan Wiki for that, for letting us know about that information. It's actually very early on, for the time zone that I'm in, right? It's actually very different, very early. So I would try my best to perform a reaction video to you guys about that, or a live stream, right? But it's gonna be very hype. It's gonna be very hype. But all right. Either ways, we have the 6th anniversary coming soon, countdown campaign. So it's almost 6th anniversary on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We are rolling out a countdown campaign for the upcoming 6th anniversary. During the 7 days leading up to the 6th anniversary, you can get Dragonstone and Celebration Summon ticket. Just like the 5th year anniversary, where you guys could be able to log in every day. You guys will get a ticket and a Dragonstone and stuff. So it's a little extra, right? But make sure you guys do save these tickets, because of course we're gonna get the ticket banners and stuff, and you guys can do some extra summons and stuff, which is always the most important things when it comes to anniversaries. Just collect as many tickets as you can. If you guys don't have anything to do on Dokkan, at least log in, right? So you guys can be able to claim these as login bonuses every day, right? So it's every single day. Just log in. If you don't have anything to grind on Dokkan, which I know some of you guys should be pre-farming medals, right, just in case, because this is gonna be like a Universe Survival Saga themed anniversary, right? So I suggest farming as much medals on any Universe Survival Saga events, so you guys can be able to go ahead and acquire all those medals, because we don't know exactly what the units will be requiring in terms of awakening, right? But it's always good to be stacked when it comes to the medals, right? The summon tickets can be used in the 6th anniversary ticket summon, which will be available on the 29th. So on next Friday, right at the time of recording, this is Saturday, but on next Friday we should be able to receive already the ticket summon for this anniversary, right? And also the countdown is already here, obviously, so it's very near, you guys. It's very near. And again, we're gonna be getting that special video way before this, so we're gonna have a little brief idea of what exactly could be the units, right? It's gonna be very exciting this week, guys. For JP, is gonna be very, very stoked. In addition, stamina restoring time will be reduced from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. Various Dokkan events and story events will also be available every day. Let's begin the celebration of our 6th anniversary by participating in events from the countdown campaign. So here we go with the countdown, the 6th day, right? With the Vegeta background and stuff. So these, I actually couldn't record a video for this, but each of these actually could mean what we don't expect, right? So it's very, very, very mysterious when it comes to these countdown pages, right, or countdown screens, because they could get a little message behind them, but it's very exciting. I will get more in depth with this, because I don't want to make a video and give out false information when it comes to this, right? So I'm gonna do a little speculation and get more research info, right, based off these countdown screens meanings, right? So yeah, so you guys are here with the comeback login bonus. So for the new players and stuff that haven't logged in for a long time, guys, if you guys have any friends or anything, make sure that they log in, because at some point we will get a social media campaign during the anniversary. At least for global, I think that they'll be doing that, but for JP they should do it as well. Where if you get a certain amount of returning players, right, you'll be able to go ahead and proceed on the missions, right? You'll be able to get a lot of Dragon Stones off that, but at a certain amount of returning players, right? Which is what happened last year, and it was really, really cool. You know, we did have a lot of social media campaigns, and a lot of stones were up for grabs, right? So it was really good. So here we go with the social media campaign, right? And they got all Dokkan events available. So if you need, weekend units and stuff, this is a good way to pre-farm medals for units that you really want. To go ahead and get all these medals and stuff. You'll be able to awaken your units in no time, really quickly, if you have the medals already, right? So that's the importance of pre-farming, you guys. Make sure you guys do get the medals for these events, especially because, since we know we're gonna get a free-to-play login MUI Goku, right? It's very, very likely, that possibly they could be awakened using one of these medals in here, right, from these events, because LRs do need, for example, like the LR Kira and Caulifla, they do require medals from these events. So possibly we could get medals from this event or from any Dokkan event. Make sure that you guys do from the UI Goku Dokkan event and stuff, or the Jiren Dokkan event, or the SSBE Vegeta, because those are the predictions of what we could potentially get for the anniversary, right? We got the Prime Troopers event, returning for JP. We actually have it on global out at the moment with the LR Jiren banner. A lot of store events, you guys, but we're not particularly here to, to go over every single one of the events, to, check out what JP has right now for the countdown campaign, right? We're mainly looking at the stones, right? So over here, a total Dragon Stones we should get for the countdown campaign for this one, for the 60th anniversary. We got a total of 18, right? So a total of 18 that you guys can get from this. But yeah, guys, we should be able to get a total of 18 Dragon Stones, right? It could be, 20 plus for the returning players, right? But, in total for, existing players or, consecutive players, we should be getting a total of 18 Dragon Stones, right, for the countdown bonus. But we're going to take a look really quickly at last year's countdown campaign, right? So for last year, we actually managed to get, a couple stones, but it was the same thing, right? So over here, the 5th anniversary, coming soon, countdown campaign, get Dragon Stones and commemorate gacha tickets. So the same thing as the 6th anniversary, we are gonna get we are getting tickets, right? Right over here. And some events, the same thing, right? It's the returning player campaign, right? So I'm not sure. Wait, does the 6th anniversary have that? Yeah, right here, the countdown. I mean the comeback. So instead of returning, they put a comeback, so that's why I got confused. But they are doing the same thing with the returning players, right? So this year it's the same thing, So like I see that Bandai is actually going with the same procedure, right? When it comes to the campaign scheduling and stuff, right? And organizing events. But yes, we are getting that. So let's take a look really quickly, which is what I'm curious about. How many stones did we get last year when it comes to the countdown bonus? So countdown, daily login bonus, comeback campaign, social media campaign. Not including the returning player login bonus, but we got a total of 71. 71 Dragon Stones, right, guys, for the countdown. This year, how much we got? We got 18 in total. Now, I could be, this could be mistaken, but it's Dokkan Wiki, right? I'm not gonna say that they're 100%, but they're they're mostly, on top of their game when it comes to Dokkan data, right? But yeah, including 41 for the social media campaign, right, and 20 for the comeback campaign, right? But they did not include the returning player login bonus, right? So right here, the reason why it's 18 at the moment, which kind of is understandable now, is because we do not have a total amount for the returning player login bonus. So that's why I think it's actually only 18 at the moment. It's very low, but this is kind of big. 71 compared to 18. Look, I know the 6th anniversary just started, but when you look at this number, it's actually a really huge difference, obviously. So we got 8 for the comeback campaign. We got 20 last year. How about the daily login bonus? All right, we got 10. Okay, so 10 as well. Okay, so we got 10 as well. But we got 20 for the comeback. Yeah, and we have 8 this year. Now, that's actually very surprising. And look, this is not a different event, right? It's actually the same event, the anniversary and stuff. The whole big anniversary, as everybody calls it, obviously. So, that's a very, very, very huge difference in terms of amounts, right? Uh, they don't include social media campaign here, so I think that could be a reason why we got more. But you know, scratch the social media, but we have 20 for comeback, and we only got 8 this year. All right, that's insane, right? That's really insane. But let's take a look at the overall estimate amounts that you guys are here for in the video. The overall estimate amount that we should particularly get for this anniversary. So last year we actually got a total of 824, right? It's a huge number in terms of free-to-play stones, right? You know, because everything here is calculated free-to-play. You know, there's nothing pay-to-play here. It's actually, you know, total amount of stones that we receive from the game and also from Bandai himself, from their campaigns on social media and stuff, right? We have 824 as a total. Now, to spice things up, we don't exactly know, you know, how much we could potentially get for this year, right? Because anniversary is just starting, so we don't know exactly, you know, oh, we're gonna get this event, and all that, right? And we're gonna get total amount of stones from Bandai. We don't know, right? Because also it differentiates, you know, the amount of stones that Bandai gives us when it comes. I mean, even though it's JP, so we should get a total like of 30 stones, if not 100, right? Since of course it's JP, right? Not global with the 7 stones. You know, so if we do get first place, which I know we would, for the JP anniversary, you know, that could add on, right? But for last year, you know, for the first part, I think this was for the first part of the anniversary, we actually got, you know, 30 dragon stones, you know, 5 Hercule statues, and a bunch of orbs, and, you know, coins, 50 coins, and 50 story tickets, right? So yeah, if we manage to get 50 stones or something, or 100 stones for first part top grossing, right? You know, this could actually buff up a bit, right? Not too much, but just a bit, right? But it depends on the story events that they release, right? Because when it comes to story events, you know, it depends on the stages, right? On the missions, right? So that's why it's always like a little difference in between each anniversary, right? And stuff. So let's see. I want to take a look at JP's wait, hold on, let me go back to the 4-year anniversary. Actually, I want to do a little difference right here, just to see if we could calculate the amount of stones we actually received from the 4-year anniversary. Because, you know, every anniversary, it always depends on the amount of stones you receive. But we should roughly get around 1,000 or 800 is my total estimate amount that we should receive for the total for the 6-year anniversary. Right, guys? That is my prediction. You know, if you guys have any other, you know, points to make, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I would love to hear from what you guys are going to say, right? But my estimate for this should be 800, if not 1,000 stones in free to play, or it could just be up to 950 around there, right? That's my total estimate, right? 800, if not 950. If it's a surprise, we could potentially get up to 1K, right? But I'll stay with the 950. I definitely stay with the 950 range, right? But we should definitely get up to 800 plus, right? So, if you guys have any other estimates or any points to make, right? Because I know I might have missed out a lot of things. I always do when it comes to videos. I would love to hear from what you guys are, you know, have to say. The Saiyan Squad, what do you guys have to say about this, right? It's actually very, very, you know, huge in terms of the countdown campaign rewards. But again, you know, for part 1 we did receive 585. Part 2 we received total of 43, right? Because part 2 was mainly, you know, like the easy A. Right? No, actually, part 3 was more of the, you know, easy A type part, right? And also with the Infinite Dragon Ball histories, right? So for this year, we should be receiving a lot of stages. I hope they do the same thing as last year's anniversary, where they give a lot of Infinite Dragon Ball history stages, right? Because that really helped out a lot in terms of getting stones, right? We did receive one over here for part 1. And for part 2, we didn't really get another Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, but we got at least 3. 3, I think it was, right? This is 1. And plus the missions, so, you know, that's 1. The live stream, they actually received 55. That's really cool. That's actually a lot of stones. I wish Global would get that amount. But yeah, so we got 2 Infinite Dragon Ball history stages. I might have missed one if I go ahead and look back at the video. But yeah, what I'm seeing here, we got 2 mainframe Dragon Ball history stages, and a lot of story events and a lot of EZAs, right? Well, last year we actually got a lot of Extreme Z areas. I hope they actually do give like some sort of raid on Extreme Z battle or something, because that would be really sick. But yeah, guys, I'm looking at the 800 plus, if not 950 range, right? For the total amount of stones we should receive for the anniversary. If you guys do agree with me, go ahead and leave in the comments. Or if you guys disagree, also leave in the comments. I would like to hear you guys' opinions about what exactly we might get, for the anniversary. But like I said, this is all estimate, you guys. It's not really, official, data that I'm giving out, right? According to Dokkan Wiki, we got a total of 824, and a bunch from last year on the countdown bonus. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead, drop a like, you guys. Also, make sure to comment below your opinions, like I said, and also join the hashtag Saiyan Squad, you guys. Make sure to join the hashtag Saiyan Squad. Let's try to get to 500 subscribers. No goal, just let's try to get to 500 subscribers. Let's try to push up there, you guys. 500 subs. Let's get it, Saiyan Squad. Alright, it's been your boy JTS, aka Agent Saiyan. Love you guys all. Stay safe. Peace out.
5, 6, 7, 8.